Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy. By now, Android has fixed most of the problems when it comes to music quality. However, a lot of people still use equalizers to get a little extra kick out of their sound. Today, we'll be taking a look at some of the best equalizer apps for Android. First on our list is the aptly named Music Equalizer by Rodrigo Kolb. Yes, there needs to be a distinction there because there is a second app on this list with exactly the same name. This variant is a simple app that shows up in a floating window and looks a little plain, but it gets the job done. It has all the bells and whistles you'd expect from an equalizer. There is a bass boost, visualization, although there are no visualization options, a 5-band EQ, and presets. This is one of the few on the list that doesn't max out the bass on every setting, and that's actually a good thing. Next on our list is an app called Equalizer FX Free. This little equalizer app features a 6-band EQ along with all the usual goodies, including presets, bass boost, visualization settings, and the ability to save custom profiles. It's an equalizer and it does equalizer things. We actually couldn't understand why people didn't rate this one higher. It won't wow anyone, but it doesn't harass you with ads and the equalizer settings do actually work. The only problem we found was that half the presets had the bass maxed out, which makes everything sound like it's coming out of Beats Audio, which isn't always a good thing. Eighth on our list is called, and I hope I'm getting this right, an EQ Equalizer. This nifty little 5-band equalizer has both a paid and a free version, the difference being nothing more than ads. We recommend checking out the free version first though to make sure that the app works properly on your device. We did have some trouble with it. As you can see, we got force closes when trying to load the presets. That may have been just us, but again, check out the free version first. Problems aside, it's a simple 5-band equalizer app with some presets that can be nice if you need a quick tweak. Audio EQ is number 7 on our list, and like an EQ, this is a very simple equalizer. It's actually designed for the Audio brand headsets, but it still works for everything. It comes with some music controls and a small settings menu should you need to use them. The main interface is where the EQ is, and like we stated, it's pretty simple. You move the 6 bands wherever you need them to go, or you can select from a few presets. There are also bass boost and reverb available should you need them. Is it nice? Sure it is. Is it anything special? No, not really. It's just an equalizer. Next up is the second unimaginatively named Music Equalizer. As the name implies, this is an equalizer for music. Also, the sky is blue, Twilight is overrated, and Steve Ballmer is crazy. Obvious facts aside, this is actually a really nice app with a slick interface. Like the first one, it opens up to a floating window, which is already really awesome, and then proceeds to do exactly what it's supposed to do. Unfortunately, like some others on this list, its pitfall is that it thinks everyone wants maxed out bass on every single preset. Other than that, this is the superior of the two music equalizers. At number 5 is Android Equalizer Player. We tried not to include a lot of media players because usually the equalizer is secondary to actually playing the media. For this app, that is not the case at all, as the equalizer is a front and center feature that's always visible. Beware though, as the ads can get annoying. So here's how it works. You open the app, find a song, and play it. When you do, you find that the equalizer is baked right into the main music player. It has a number of presets and a separate bass control, but if you're one of those people who like to change the equalizer between every song, this is definitely one for you to check out. Like we said a second ago, we try to stay away from music players because equalizers are more of a peripheral feature there. However, like Android Equalizer Player, this app has the equalizer at the forefront of the music player and as its main feature. That said, the Equalizer music player is almost an exact replica of the Android Equalizer Player, down to the small room, the big room, the plate settings, down to the presets and everything. However, this one has millions of downloads while the other one has only a couple 100,000 downloads, and the ads aren't as bad. Admittedly, this one also kinda looks better. The first in our top 3 is called Bass Booster. This app used to be a much bigger deal back in the days before this kind of stuff was really common, especially in earlier versions of Android where EQs weren't baked into the OS. It's not that big of a deal anymore, but it still functions pretty well. The bass boost part is kind of a toss-up. It may work with your device and it may not. It's recommended to try the free version first to see if that's what you're looking for. What it comes with though is a pretty nice 6-band equalizer with a number of presets and a simple interface, and you can't ask for much more than that. Number 2 on our list is a nifty little app called Equalizer. This is one of the easiest apps on the list to use, and it doesn't come with any catches like advertising. There is a paid version that unlocks some of the better features, but the free version is still perfectly usable. On the first page you can see the Equalizer presets. On the second page you can set the equalizer yourself and even use a track to play while you do it. Page 3 lets you control the bass boost and the reverb. Perhaps our favorite feature was the auto equalizer, which changes your EQ based on the genre of the song you're listening to. Beware though, you need to have proper ID3 tags set on your music for this feature to work. This is it, the last on our list, and the number 1 rated equalizer app by you guys. It's called Music Volume EQ, and it has a really nice looking interface. Like a few others, it shows up in a floating window, and as do the rest of the list, it acts as an equalizer and volume manager. It has all the bells and whistles you'd expect: equalizers, bass boost, presets, visualization, and volume controls. It looks nice and it works well. Of course, nearly every EQ preset has the bass maxed all the way out like many of the others, so you may need to turn that down in order to enjoy it. However, this is the one that people like the most. Here is the leaderboard so you can see them all together. As always, we do not rate these ourselves. This is how you, the people, have rated them. There is no bias here, ladies and gentlemen. To get these apps, the links are in the video description. All of these apps essentially work the same way. You open them, you mess with either 5 or 6 band equalizers, and your music hopefully sounds a little better. So there may be very little variance as to how all of these work. Most of the time, the difference is how they look. Of course, equalizers are out there by the dozens and are often mixed in with themes and plugins for other apps. So if we missed a really good equalizer and you want to talk about it, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Once again, I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority App Guy. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you enjoyed this, check out some of our other videos. Also, don't forget to check out the written version of this video and the social media links in the video description. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.